Sorry that this is part 2. My video just like completely stopped because the phone got a notification and had to like stop the video. I freaking hate it. So, but I didn't want to like redo the cover or anything. So what I was saying was that they, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so, oh yeah, the names that I go through and stuff. So whenever we're playing like cats, you know, or like house or something like that, they'll be like, what do you want to be called? Whenever I was really little, I would say, Coco. I love that name for some reason. But now, like, I would never name anybody Coco. Like, if I had a child, I would never name them that. Yeah, it would probably go on, like, that video that's been going around recently called, like, names I love but won't use. Coco. So some of the names that I've had, well, the story behind Maresley was what I was talking about, is that, sorry, I'm just playing with this, I was reading a book, and it was by Mariel Hemingway. It was called Invisible Girl, I think what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, it's called Invisible Girl. I have it right here. Hashtag not fun. So, obviously. So, in it somewhere, it says, I'll find it. Oh. Okay, so it says, no one calls me Mariel, even though that's my name. I'm Marylsy. And then later, Myrtle or Mertz. Nicknames are something we give each other in my family. And then it goes on to say, my mom is called Puck. It's like that. My Margaret is Margot or Marg. Muffet is called Muffet. Her real name is Joan. We call Dad Jack, even though his real name is John Hadley. And I can't. Nick Tanner Hemingway. Sometimes we call him Dr. Hemingston or Dr. or Hemingtrout because he has an encyclopedia of knowledge of the trout. This is a fantastic book, by the way. I feel like, so far of it that I've read, I stopped reading it, like, in 5th grade or something, just randomly, but, like, it's actually, like, amazing. It's actually amazing. I actually, like, I didn't really, it was at that phase in my life where I didn't really read a whole lot, like, I was kind of going out of reading and stuff, but I never, here's how far I got. I got to here. I got to page 12. Yeah. It's sad, but it's amazing. I ought to do a video on books that I love, or books that I should read, books that you should read, books that everyone in general should read. Okay. Yeah, Invisible Girl is about, like her, Mariel Hemingway's, like, messed up family. Mom, what if you die? That's all I can think about every night. Yeah, and how they're, and how, like, her family's messed up, and how, like, her mom is fighting cancer, her dad had a heart attack, she's scared that they both die, they always scream and yell at each other at night, they always get drunk, her siblings can't take care of themselves, etc. Yeah, it's sad. Okay. The other name that I have, though, I'm sorry, whenever I'm alone and I'm not, like, actually talking to somebody, like, if this camera was a person, I wouldn't get so sidetracked. But, yeah, Sorry, my thumb itches, so I just need something to scratch it on. That's why I keep, like, messing with this pen. So, the other names that I've had, though, is that, Megan McLaughlin, Rachel McLaughlin. That is my, like, go-to name. Like, if I need a name on social media, I'll just, like, Rachel McLaughlin. You won't be able to find me on Instagram, though. That's not my name on Instagram. No more, anyway. You might be able to find it. I've had a lot of Instagram accounts, so one of my other ones might be named that, but... yeah. So, I'm so sorry. And then some of my other ones have been, Rachel Snow. I did that a long, long time ago. Well, yeah, yeah. I haven't gone by Megan in very many places online, but yeah. I thought not Cat would be good, because, that's what I say at the beginning of all my videos. My name's not Cat. I will not be cutting your hair today. I don't have an intro of, like, where I say my name. Like, you know how, or, like, you know how, like, even, like, Louise, or, like, somebody says, like, hi, guys, or something like that. Like, I don't really do that. I'm just like, hi, my name is not Cat, and I will not be cutting your hair today. I also think that people will be able to find me a lot better. Because, like, though originally my name was LPS, like, capital LPS, no space, capital RACHEL dash space, capital STAR. And you really had to search for that. That wasn't, like, you had to put in that exactly, otherwise it wouldn't come up. And also, like, Maresley isn't a very, like, common name, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not a very common name, so people don't really... So, yeah, it's just not a common name, so, like, people don't, it doesn't, like, click in your head of how to spell it. Like, even the name Mariah, I don't know how to spell it. Or, like, I love the name Josephine. Do I know how to spell it? Absolutely not. But people have heard of that name, you know what I mean? So, like Maresley, no one's heard of that name. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, people don't really... That doesn't necessarily fit in their head of how to spell that. Yeah. And then also, I was going to tell you the meaning behind jealous. Okay. So, whenever I make... You might have heard of my It's Winter song. Is that... Whenever I write about mental illness, I always talk about this town that you're stuck in. And this town... And in this town, it's like the town of your depression. It's like you're stuck in this town where everything's bad and sucks. Or whatever mental health issue you have. Or whatever. It's generally whatever health issue you have. If you have cancer, you live in this town of, like, this illness. Or this, like, physical or mental thing that you have going on that you need to, like, be seeing a doctor for. You know, so yeah. Don't go back here, you're sure to drown. Don't go back to that town, because otherwise, especially with, like, mental illness and things like that, don't go back to thinking that way, because otherwise you'll stay there, and you won't be able to get out. You'll feel like you're trapped within your own, like, situation and stuff. Yeah, that's essentially the meaning of the song. Ugh. Okay. You have just watched My Name Is Not Cat, and I will not be cutting your hair today. I forgot the sign for today. Shall we